they will be returning. Some of the people that wronged you, they will be returning. But listen, this is not about you. And it's not about whether you want them to come back around again. Some of you already done moved on. You've healed. You finally have yourself back. Because you know how when you go through a disappointment or a heartbreak, you don't have yourself for that moment. You're lost. You don't know what to do. You just want to give up. And you just feel like, if only I can get me back. If only I can heal. God, heal my heart. Heal this brokenness. Mend this brokenness within me. See, a lot of you have already healed and moved on. You're well within your soul. But what God has been revealing to me is that people are returning back. But it is because these people tried to escape accountability. And that's why I say this has nothing to do with you, because you have already healed and forgiven yourself. You've already learned. God is showing me that you've already learned how to protect yourself emotionally now, so that people can't keep coming in robbing you, so that you don't have to continue to be the victim. I'm just moving with the spirit right now. Really, I just woke up from a nap. But listen, I had a dream. This dream happened almost 9 years ago, where I seen people lining up, writing letters and just giving letters and saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It was so many people lining up. This is what I saw 9 years ago. And God brought this back to me, and my spirit was like, they are returning. So what happens is when people show back up, and some of these people been gone for years, it could be 10 years or 15 years, 8 years, they have been gone for so long. And a lot of times when we are wronged by people that we genuinely love, we feel like, Lord, what happened? How, they robbed me and they was able to get away with it. And a lot of times we struggle with that because we think people have gotten away with something, and we just feel all alone. And see, you may have been the person that was in a lot of agony while these people seemed like they just moved on with their life. They didn't feel anything. They had no remorse, or it appeared that they had no remorse. And like I used to tell people back in the day, you may be the one crying right now and having this agony, but I'm telling you, when the time comes, the tears that they're gonna cry, it's the pain that they're gonna feel, it's gonna be way worse than what you are going through. You're dealing with the disappointment or the betrayal. But see, I'm gonna tell you something that hurts people a lot more is when they realize they have wronged somebody or done wrong and they can't get it back. And see, a lot of times when people can't forgive themselves for something they have done, that's what keep them trapped in agony. So a lot of times these people are setting themselves up for a lifetime of pain if they can never forgive themselves. You see what I'm saying? See, they've been running for so long. They've been trying to escape accountability, but it was only so long they will be able to run from it. Eventually, you're going to have to take accountability, no matter how many people they have met and try to block it out their mind. See, some people try to, make it up by being nicer to the next person, but you're still going to come back around and face that, what you have done or the debt that you have, you're going to end up facing it again. So right now, when these people show up in your life, and some of them could already have shown up, that this is about them and taking accountability, because now God is shaping their minds and shaping their hearts. They have ran as long as they could, but they can't run anymore. So now they have to return right back to the very place that they have caused the chaos. Come on now, catch them diamonds. I'm just showing you what God is showing me. I did a message before talking about, not going back. There are some people, just because they come back don't mean you have to reunite with them. Just let God do what he's doing, and then you can move on. You can seek God about the ones to let back in or to keep on moving. See, now you're going to have that option. See, now you're stronger, and now you can see now. You see what I'm saying? You're not codependent on people anymore. You don't need people anymore to validate you. So now you can be able to see, and see somebody for what they are and who they are. You see what I'm saying? To determine whether or not you want these people in your life. Come on, catch them diamonds. And bottom line, some of them are going to be returning. And like I said, this has nothing to do with you, whether you want them here or not. This is what has to happen. This is what has to happen for them in their life. You see what I'm saying? This ain't about you this time. And also, this is a time where God is showing you that I'm always there to vindicate you. Nobody gets away. Because like I said, a lot of times we feel like, man, they got away with what they did. They robbed me. They took something from me. They talked down on me. They completely lied. They completely just did me wrong. And we be feeling like, God, what's happening? What's happening? I know you said that vengeance is not mine. So are you going to move on my behalf? And I remember, there's a verse in Joel, there's a verse in there's a verse in Micah was talking about, as soon as God deals with me, he will take up my case and give me justice for what I have suffered. Come on now, catch them diamonds. That is in Micah. This is called misery turned to hope. And a lot of times God would deal with us first, because we don't understand that sometimes we put people up on a pedestal. We put them up so high and we make them priority in our life, and then we remove God and place people up, and then these same people would disappoint us. So now we have to answer for that. But as soon as we answer for those things, in our life that we have done wrong, then God will take up your case and give you justice for everything that you have suffered. And listen, I'm going to close my message by saying this. When this happens, this is not a time to gloat. This is not a time to walk around full of pride and feeling like, yeah, you got what you deserve. No, continue to keep your heart pure and stay humble, because where God is moving you into is a great place of stability in your life. You've went through so much. You've endured a lot. You've been there for so many people, and people continue to take from you and they'll leave. Some people never return. Some people never did say that they were sorry. Some people never got better. So this is why I say this, just when it happens, let it happen. It's not a time to gloat. It's not a time to boast about anything, because like I said, you're moving into a great place of stability in your life. Come on now. You have learned how to protect yourself. You have learned how to love yourself. You have learned to have self-respect. So you're in a great place in your life. Come on now. Catch them diamonds. You're in a great place. Just let the cycles happen. Because as long as you live in this world, there is a cycle. Cycles are happening. You see what I'm saying? Just let it happen. And let God be God. And let God show you that I know how to vindicate you. I know how to make things right. I know how to balance the scales. Come on now. Catch them diamonds.